I love testing out new Arabic perfumes, and you said that you wanted to see more Arabic perfume houses. So today I will share with you 3 new Arabic perfumes in my collection. The first one is a new perfume from Anfas. I have Ishq there, and I love that scent. So I was super excited to receive Samaha, and this one has main accords of floral, fresh, and aquatic. And I love that because it breaks the stigma of a lot of Arabic perfumes being super heavy and always filled with roses and oud, and this one is not like that at all. So the top notes are marine notes and citrus notes. The heart notes are fireweed, jasmine, rose, and neroli, and the base notes are musk and cedarwood. And this one is a perfume that reminds me of something I smelled already, and I don't really know what it is, but this one smells like clean luxury. It has something in the background that is slightly more woody and shower gel-like, but in the best way possible. Okay, so what does this smell like? To me, I want to paint you a picture. To me, this smells like an Arabic man in like a very clean, traditional robe, shaved straight out of the shower, and you cross each other's ways, and this is what he smells like. It reminds me a lot of my dad. It has something, I don't know what it is, something almost aldehydic and sparkling and effervescent that leans in a more classic way. So it's super citrusy. It does have this aquatic, synthetic vibe, but not too much, very slightly so. Then you get the florals, but they're not traditional florals. They are woven into this perfume so perfectly that you get this symphony of freshness from it. Mixed in with the woodiness and the citrusy vibes, you get this, as I said, the most luxurious clean shower gel. And maybe for men. It is definitely unisex because you have florals in here. You don't really have notes where I'm like, oh my god, this screams masculinity, but for some reason I see it more on the man in my life than myself. But I don't know, maybe I will. There's this powdery aldehydic thing going on that confuses me. I'm not too sure what it reminds me of. Let's continue with another Anfas perfume and look at those bottles. You have to hold this in your hand because they are so incredibly heavy. It's crazy. So heavy. I love the caps, and this is like sprayed on gold. Super, super nice. So this one is Mada. I've never heard about this one. They just sent it to me. So the main accords are leathery, sweet, and fruity. And the top notes are saffron, jasmine, and raspberry. The heart notes leather, amber, and plum. And the base notes musk, patchouli, and vanilla. So I did not know the notes when I first smelled it. I just sprayed it. And I have to say, it's quite accurate. This smells like what you hear when you hear the notes. This is a very, very traditional leather scent. It smells like real, genuine leather with this fruity aspect going on. So you do get the raspberry. I don't really get plum. I mostly get saffrony leather, raspberry, and then this quite musky, light patchouli base. Let me tell you, this is incredibly well made, but it is not my vibe at all. Not at all. This is super leathery, and I do like leather scents in combination with other notes that are quite strong as well. But in here, you mainly get saffron, leather, and patchouli, and those notes are just too much for me. But if you are into leathery scents, This one is a beautiful one because it is quite sweet. So it's definitely unisex and the performance is incredible without being too loud. I mean, some leather perfumes are just choking you out, like it's just too much. With this one, you still have this Anfas DNA, which is always very fine and well blended and never too much. But the other one, Samaha, is, especially right now, the better choice for me. And the last one for today is also from an Arabic perfume house called Widian. And this perfume bottle is quite simple. A lot of their other perfumes are a lot more intriguing when it comes to the perfume bottle. This one is very simple, but I don't think it's like a more inexpensive line or anything like that, but more simple when it comes to like what it is about. But this is called Ginger, and this one is quite hyped up at the moment, and it has a really good rating. So the main accords are fresh, citrus, and woody, and the top notes are ginger, bergamot, paradisone, and lemon. In the heart you have hedione, magnolia, and violet, and in the base you have ambrox, patchouli, and sandalwood. And this one, when I first smelled it, I was in love. I felt like I smelled something like it, but I didn't really know what it was. And I smelled it in a perfumery with someone who guided me through the perfumery. And I was amazed by the smell, but I wasn't too sure what it smelled like. So now I know, because I remembered like a memory from my childhood. So when I was little, we had those like candy that was like fizzy, and we had different kinds, a lemony, more like berry. And this one is like lemon fizzy candy. That is what it smells like to me. It's very gingery, very lemony, and you get this almost like powdered sugar effect. Also, it does remind me a bit of like a vitamin C tablet that you put in water, and it's also very fizzy, but in the best way possible. This is really well made. It does remind me a lot of Ingenious Ginger by Goldfield & Banks, but that one, for some reason, I don't really like on my skin. This one is a lot more clear. Like what you smell here is what you get on your skin. At least that was my experience. And this one is also very unisex. It actually reminds me a bit of the first one. They have that same thing going on. There's something powdery in there. They're fresh, easy to wear, especially for the spring and summertime. The first one is a bit more aquatic. And this one, you definitely get like ginger, fizzy candy. That is what I smell. Really interesting. And as I said, the ratings are super high for this one. And also reminds a lot of people of Vibrato by Sospiro, which I would say yes, but also no. Vibrato on me is not that fizzy powdery. It's more fruity fresh. Yeah, so this is what I get with this one. These were my new ins, the Arabic perfumes that are new to my collection. I'm so happy to show you Arabic perfumes that are not your typical rose and oud perfumes, because there are so many different kinds of perfumes within those Arabic perfume houses. So let me know if you have other favorites from Arabic perfume houses. Maybe you want me to try a completely new to me brand. Let me know. There are so many to try, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.